intro, and here we go. Guys, come on, I'm trying to start my show. Guys, no, come on, stop! All right, that's it. I'm starting the show.
Damn it.
This show is not for kids. This show is about chaos and talking over coffee. So let's get going. Call me the DarkTranny. Well, shit. I'm a dumb bitch. On a Friday, I ask everyone else in the Jitsi to mute their mic, but you think I muted my mic during the intro? Hell no, so I guess we'll find out whatever I picked up from background sound and shit. Damn it!
There's nothing going in here.
Well, no, we got something. Happy Friday, savages! On November 4th, 2022, it is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. All right. During the pre-show today, as I go back to the browser and grab DJ Maven, AMP Radio with DJ Maven, she was supplying the background sound today. She had a guest from, I believe it was from November 1st, 412 Productions was the co-host on that day. DJ Maven, go check her out. All right. So, where do we start today? Well, I think we start. What is that? Let's identify that sound. Can we have that sound sample again? Everyone can hear it. Go.
That was me. That was me opening the frontal pack to roll another blunt. I tried to be quiet and it crinkled. I was like, fuck.
Absolutely. All right. Well, someone is waking and baking, and that's okay here. We do not judge. All right. So let's see what's going on over here. I don't know why. Did I have Twitter open? Let me go check my other window for one moment and see what is it that someone sent me that they wanted me to see, that I'm going to share with you so we can all enjoy whatever this is. Oh, Lord, don't let it be bullshit. All right. All right, now. This is a time to be real quiet and such. All right. Mister. Sir. Okay. Let's see what this is over here.
4 times as many heart attacks in the treatment group in the...
Hold on. Let me embiggen this. And back up.
And bigotries.
And bigotries. And here we go.
Focus my remarks today on the elephant in the room that nobody likes to talk about, that the vaccines kill more people than they save. Today we focus almost exclusively on COVID death saves and vaccine efficacy because we were led to believe that the vaccines are perfectly safe. But this is simply not true. For example, there were 4 times as many heart attacks in the treatment group in the Pfizer 6-month trial report. That wasn't bad luck. Theirs shows heart attacks happen 71 times more often following these vaccines compared to any other vaccine. In all, 20 people died who got the drug, 14 died who got the placebo. Few people notice that. If the net all-cause mortality from the vaccines is negative, vaccines, boosters, and mandates are all nonsensical. This is the case today. Only the VAERS numbers are statistically significant, but the other numbers are troubling. Even if the vaccines had 100% protection, it still means we killed 2 people to save 1 life. 4 experts did analyses using completely different non-U.S. data sources, and all of them came up with approximately the same number of excess vaccine-related deaths, about 411 deaths per million doses. That translates into 150,000 people have died. Now, the real numbers confirm that we kill more than we save. In the most optimistic scenario, it means that 50% of the vaccinated people died and 0% of unvaccinated people died. Unless you can explain that to the American public, you cannot approve the boosters. The paper just posted yesterday on medRxiv entitled mRNA COVID-19 Vaccination and Development of CMR Confirmed Myopericarditis shows that the myopericarditis risk was 1 in 1,000, and that's an overall age range from 18 to 65, mean age of 33. It is not inconsistent with what the VAERS shows. It's pretty clear that the Pfizer trial results were gained. It's statistically impossible for protocol violations to be 5 times higher in the treatment group. Why hasn't this been investigated? Maddie DeGray was 12 when she enrolled in the Pfizer phase 3 trial for kids. Now she's paralyzed for life. It wasn't reported in the Pfizer results. I told Janet Woodcock there was no investigation. Please tell us why this fraud was not investigated. Focus my remarks.
All right, so that
But
was dropped on us.
Please, amnesty.
Pardon me?
Please, amnesty.
Thank you. You are reading my mind. Now, we saw a lot of information getting flashed up while this dude was talking and stuff. Did I vet any of this information? No, this is a hot take. However, what I and others did is we lived through this experience. Susan, I know that you're going to be listening and you're probably going to give this some sort of like strike right off the bat. I'm sure you will. Sweetie, I will contend with you later. But as an archivist, as many of us are, we lived through this. Now, remember, people on the left, you have to respect our lived experience. It's our truth. Okay? Amnesty? For real? No. No, no, no. I don't think so. I don't think so. Remember that time Biden said, I'm losing my patience with y'all. Like somehow he owns us or somehow we owe him something. All right?
He said our name is Toby.
Oh, remember the people who got fired from their jobs. I'm not even hitting on the hard stuff yet, but remember the people who got fired from their jobs. Remember the families who were put into a financial, fucked up situation over the fear porn which was pushed on the people while Hollywood and their elite friends had parties without the what was it? Safe and effective, whatever, the masks, the social distancing, all the stuff the common folk were told to do. Remember all those parties we saw? Remember that New York New Year's Eve party for two? Remember when who was dancing on the stage with his wife and the rest of the New York population was made to stay at home? Do you remember Canadians? Do you remember? Pardon me?
Or no, de Blasio?
Was it de Blasio and his wife? Oh, wasn't that special? Wasn't that so nice? Watching those two dance around on New Year's Eve at your expense while you were told to stay at home. Do you Canadians are there any Canadians in the audience? I don't know. And by the way, there have been so many big memes posted in the chats. Going back through, I'd probably only be able to name a few people who are here today. So, well, you know what? I'm not gonna. Here, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna try to go on through. Good morning, Lady Ninja. Good morning, Can Killer and Pitbull Doorbell. And let's see, Metaphobe, Youngberg, and who else do we have? Toad Load. Good morning. Did I say Can Killer? I'll say it again. Good morning, Can Killer. All right, and we have lots of memes going on. And let's see. Oh lordy, look at y'all, savages and Lulu and Love. Good morning. And who else do we have here? Oh, we got a casket. That's where your amnesty is. Go find it. It says right there. Let's declare a pandemic amnesty. Your amnesty is located inside the casket of every grandparent murdered. Go get it. Go get your amnesty. All right. Let's see. And I think that's Kanye. He's going to be okay. I know a lot of people want to talk about the drama with Kanye and everything like that. Consider this. He's 45. He was aging out. They're going to replace him with a fresh face. Kanye is going to be just fine. Trust and believe. All right. And let's see.
They can try to replace Ye.
Well, they'll find
He has way too much pull.
They'll find someone. Just you wait.
So real quick about that, the other side to that coin is that basketball dude, Kyrie.
Yeah.
So Kanye and Kyrie. So Kyrie posted like a screenshot of some movie that was talking about the Jews, and next thing you know, he's getting suspended, and the ADL is coming out, and they're demanding that he pay money and shit. So he ends up paying $500,000 fine and apologize. Or no, he doesn't apologize. So he paid the $500,000 fine. They send people to sit courtside with shirts on that say "End anti-Semitic hate" or whatever the fuck, wearing those little tiny hats on their head. And next thing you know, he does all that, and then he ends up getting suspended on top of that because he won't denounce his comments or whatever the fuck. So he paid $500,000 per the Jews' demand, and then he still gets suspended.
Well, ain't that some shit?
Tell me again, who's in charge?
Well, it would appear to be um, the Jews,
I
but
think,
not all
yeah,
the Jews. But
I think
apparently,
if
pardon me?
if the blacks if the blacks didn't understand what was going on, they they definitely, after Kanye and Kyrie in the last 2 weeks, certainly fucking get a nice eyeful of who fucking runs the show.
Let me remind people out there.
Someone needs to tell them though that they're not real fucking Jews.
Yeah, that's just it right there.
We
It's
need to
like
stop calling them Jews and start just calling them fucking Satanists for what the fuck they are.
these are false Jews.
Because when
Yes,
Kanye did come out and say like his initial Jews comment and whatnot, it that was like 88 or fucking heaven with that shit. Because it's like he is extremely intelligent and very connected to the point where he knows these motherfuckers by name. At least call them like fucking fake Jews or something. Don't just say it's the Jews. Like, because that's literally going to gaslight the complete wrong fucking people.
and that's why I added, but not all Jews. It's some people who
Yep.
call themselves Jews, but they are not Jews. But one moment,
Exactly.
I'm gonna bring up a
To have
video
this
here.
not be able to be
Shit.
profited off
Hold on
of
one
in the
moment.
time we're in.
One moment.
Oh,
Now this
Rams-
is Shiza. Okay. It's interesting that we are talking about this. While we have this whole anti Semitic push, it's a false anti Semitic push. I don't have a problem with Jewish people. I think what we're
I
having a
actually,
problem.
I know a kid where his family is like his whole lineage on his mother's side is Jewish and whatnot. And I grew up with him, everything, and he's very moderate. Like, yeah, no, like he don't fuck with kid fucking and whatnot. I can tell you that.
Right. The people who are calling themselves Jews and are actually hiding behind the Jewish religion are
Synagogue of Satan.
are anything but Jews, and they will use the Jewish image and social ability to hide behind because of the history and the heartache, the Holocaust. And these people who call themselves Jews, it doesn't. If the Holocaust never happened, they would find someone else to use for their political ends. And it just so happens in this case, they use a group called Jewish people. Jewish people, if you would stand up and point these people out and call them for what they are, because they are not you, and people like me know this. We know that they're not real Jews, but they're going to hide behind the label and use anti Semitism as their defense. Now, we're going to segue into something rather interesting here. Because according to CNN, Kanye West can't sell White Lives Matter shirts because two black men own the trademark. Anyone care to listen? It's about 6 minutes.
That's
Here we
good
go.
business strategy by those guys.
It is smart. It is smart. Very savvy, I must say. Here we go.
So, Ramses,
Yeah.
let me start with you. What do you plan to do with this trademark of White Lives Matter?
Well, at present, we plan to do nothing. Nothing is plenty, as you can imagine. We have lawyers advising us on how to best protect the trademark. So it will not be used to hurt, harm, trigger any people. And as long as we are the people in the position to decide how it is used in commerce, we will do our best to minimize the effect that it may have on people.
So, Quinton,
especially black and brown people
just
in this
explain that. So, you by design don't plan to do anything with it, and that means that nobody else can. Is that the point?
At present, yes. We and just to make it clear, we didn't purchase or pursue the mark. It was actually assigned to us by one of our listeners.
So one of your listeners
By one of the
got the
listeners.
trademark and anonymously, as I understand it, gave it to you.
What I think is so fascinating about
yes.
this, gentleman, is, and I want to jump in here, what's so fascinating about this is, for a lot of people don't realize that, you have the right to trademark certain phrases in connection with a product in particular. And what was so ingenious, I think, about this original notion was that if you trademark something, then obviously it cannot be used by other people. You've got to obviously police that and make sure it's not being used. But it was the goal that I think is so fascinating that everyone needs to know about, because you were a little bit concerned about being able to, and others being able to exploit this particular phrase, being able to profit off of it. And that was really the driving force of why it was assigned, why it was given in the first place. But speak to us a little bit about why it's so important to you to have this not be able to be profited off of in the time we're in.
Yeah, I'll go first. So it's really about controlling who can profit from it. Again, we have to be very careful about the language here, because trademarks are a little tricky. But in terms of how it feels to be at the helm of this moment, I can say that it feels good to see people's reaction to it, to see people feel like they have a reason to smile. The past few weeks have been heavy for a lot of people, been triggering for a lot of people. And so that feels good. And again, we're going to do right by folks.
And when you think
Saying,
about it,
seeing
yeah,
that-
go ahead, Chris.
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Q, go ahead.
I was gonna say, seeing that phrase on a t-shirt, like imagine, I'd like to paint a picture, sitting on your porch and someone walking up to your home with a Confederate flag over one shoulder, a Trump flag over the other shoulder, Make America Great
we
Again
go.
hat on, a t-shirt that says White Lives Matter on the front, and that says slavery was a choice on the back. And imagine that person holding a bullhorn and saying through it, George Floyd was not killed by police, but he died from a drug overdose. Imagine how that would make you feel, and then explain to me why I should feel different because the person wearing all of that stuff is a creative genius.
I mean,
The
yeah.
picture
Tell me
you
why you
paint
have
is
to
really
make up a
important, right, Allison? The
fucking
idea of
fantasy
why,
for
and
that
at
shit
that
to even
point,
be, like,
I mean,
relevant.
so
It's
many
still
people have been
irrelevant.
asked to compartmentalize based on what you've said. The idea of it's okay as long as it's somebody who is not white who's wearing it, or somebody is able to be applauded for a very different aspect of his life. That's
Gay.
most important to you, to be able to remove
Yeah.
the opportunity to capitalize on that.
Exactly. Again, we feel like, in fact, it's well documented that the term White Lives Matter rose up in opposition to the affirmation that Black Lives Matter. It has never been in question whether or
documented.
not white lives have mattered in this country. It's a given. We know that. Everyone knows that. We felt in our community that we needed to say Black Lives Matter, particularly after the death of Trayvon Martin. And so, again, these other matter terms and phrases have rose up in opposition to that, to weaken the message, to dilute the movement, and to just be contradictory in nature, to give other people talking points in a conversation when the phrase was originally intended to affirm our lives having value And so, again, being at the helm of something like this, being able to be the decider, feels very important. It's among the heaviest things that we've had to do as radio hosts of a a social justice radio show, that we do because we believe in the greater good of all people. We believe that we can come together across cultural lines, racial lines, tribal lines, and have conversations and really grow. That's at the heart of everything we're trying to do. And we believe that the maneuver that or rather the position that we've taken, will yield the most good for the most people. That's our hope, and we're going to do our best to do right by everyone.
And so, Quentin, very quickly, that picture that you painted of, how sort of off-putting it was. What's your message to Kanye West, or Ye as he goes by, and Candace Owens, who are the ones who wore those T-shirts so publicly?
I'm actually glad you asked that question, because a lot of people who see the headline in the picture assume that we have some personal beef or problem with Kanye West or Ye, and we don't, right? We just don't like the hurt that comes from that message, whether it be intentional or not, and we're just trying to limit as much as we can the amount of people that have to relive trauma or be triggered or feel pain from a message that had such negative intentions.
Okay.
Oh my fucking God, dude. Negative intentions?
They know exactly how the brain works, and every single person they mention, they know exactly what these people are thinking at all times in their minds. And they actively want to censor the White Lives Matter, and now I guess it's a trademark. So they want to have control of that message because they don't want that message going out because, they have feelings.
So should we trademark the ACAB?
I want to trademark, let's do ACAB, let's do defund the police, let's do albinos lives matter. We have to bring awareness to the albinos. I want Caucasian lives matter.
Gringo lives matter.
Asian lives matter. Spaniards lives matter. Mexican lives matter. South American lives matter. Russian lives matter. Let's grab, might as well, let's grab pedo lives matter.
Yeah, we could abuse the fuck out of this.
I mean, we should probably grab the pedos lives matter and MAPS lives matter so we can make sure that those lives matter too.
Holy shit.
Let's
Just go down the
let's
list.
grab trannies lives matter. Let's grab perverts lives matter. Let's grab abortion babies lives matter. Let's grab we can trademark so much shit to make sure that people's feelings are okay. Because we have to be very concerned about people's feelings. It's like we have to be sure to sanitize everything and censor everything. And we definitely need to let people know that who was that woman? Who was that woman? That Colors woman? Patrice Colors? Is Patrice Colors the one who took all that Black Lives Matter money and went and bought Patrice Colors' life matters, and does her lesbian lover's life, her wife or whoever, her children, birthday parties for BLM children matter. Let's see, mansions for BLM, they matter. We need those things also. Martha's Vineyard matters. We need to get that in there. We need to get let's see, Biden's life matters. Let's see, what else do we need? We need Warmongers' lives matter, and pardon me.
No, please continue.
Yes. Let us consider all the lives which matter and how we can
Pepe
trademark
lives
the
matter.
shit, and we can market the shit. And by the way, while we're doing all this marketing, I want to say the original phrase Black Lives Matter, I agree, Black lives do matter. And I'm curious because I checked in Minneapolis. I haven't seen 1 cent from Black Lives Matter go back to any of the communities they said they were going to help. So, savages in the audience, if you would do me a solid, if your cities were affected by any of the Black Lives Matter riots or anything like that, would you please let us know if Black Lives Matter has actually made reparations to the very people who were, how should I say, murdered, disadvantaged, maybe oppressed a little bit more? Did people lose their homes, businesses, family members, and such during these riots? People in Portland, Oregon, let me know. Let us all know. Let us all know if Black Lives Matter has made reparations over Chaz and Chop. And let us know if those people who were raped in those safe spaces have received their reparations. Do I hear an amen?
Shit.
Shit. Yeah,
Two
exactly.
quick
What the
things
fuck?
I got out of that interview.
Pardon me?
One is, imagine if you will, that the words "White Lives Matter," as quoted by those two jabronis that were just talking, "White Lives Matter" is, quote, hurtful, dangerous, and triggering.
I heard that.
Yes.
I heard
How the
that.
fuck do you get through a day in your life if that is dangerous to you? You fucking pussy bitch.
Pussies.
The other thing is that they said we're social justice radio hosts. Wow, way to fucking contribute to society, you fucking pieces of shit. Anyway, they said that they didn't even come up with the idea. They said that one of their listeners patented the phrase and gave it to them. So
Yep.
they didn't even fucking come up with it. So why is this woman saying it was ingenious of them? Motherfuckers, they just got handed this idea. They didn't
Probably
even come up
from
with
some
it. They didn't do
angry white
anything.
person.
Yeah, and it was probably a fucking white
With blue fucking hair.
Yeah, but they're the geniuses. Yeah, sure. They're geniuses. They're radio DJs. Get fucked. There's nothing genius about them.
Well, they do have a very strange way of changing definitions. And so I don't know. See, when I left the left, I left the dictionary over there with them because they kept on burning it, tearing it up. There wasn't really much to take. That's why I keep an actual dictionary over here, and I haven't looked up the definition of genius, but I could if people would like me to, and I can read what a genius is. I will have to agree with some guy from Maine. I did not find those fellas to be geniuses, nor do I think that they're
Dullards.
entrepreneurs. Pardon me?
Dullards.
It's just a bunch of bullshit, and brought to you by the people who call themselves Jews, and they are not.
You're a social justice radio DJ.
Yeah.
You
AIDS.
provide nothing to anybody except your racist opinions, and that's it. These motherfuckers probably don't even know how to tie their shoes. They're fucking dumb.
Well, they may not have to. They have what do they call slides? They have those. I mean, they may not need to. But yes,
Like, aside from using social media and cell phones, what do these fucking guys do? What do they provide to society?
division, ignorance, let's see, fear,
AIDS.
maybe a little AIDS, maybe a little AIDS. Let's see, just nothing,
Maybe monkeypox.
nothing.
Look at them.
A little bit of monkeypox. And then what did he say about, like, imagine you're sitting on your porch. It's like, dude, it's like
Yeah.
I sit on my porch too every once in a while. Like back in the city where I had a porch, I would sit on my porch too. Okay, so if I imagine someone comes up in the straw man that they were talking about, wearing a White Lives Matter shirt, MAGA something or other, carrying a Confederate flag, they painted a really specific picture of what they
Yeah.
wanted people to imagine. And I have not
White
once,
hood.
I have not once ever seen what the fuck they were trying to construct in my head. It looked like
That's
a
the only way
cartoon.
There's
that
a
stuff
handful
happens.
of places like that in this country, and odds are they're probably more broke than the most broke black fucking communities in this country.
So what the fuck are they talking about?
Like
What
I'm
the
pretty
fuck?
sure like the most broke, like poverty-stricken communities in the U.S. I'm pretty sure they're still majority white.
And that's what they want to say. This is their trademark of white people. Their trademark of white people is
White people
exactly
really know how to live
what
in
they
poverty.
just said. So thank you, sir and gentlemen. Thank you, ma'am, and whoever the hell you are in the middle. Thank you for showing us your bigotry. That was so
The only
gracious of
way
you.
anything exists in this world that they say is if they make it up in their fucking head. There's
Yeah.
no white supremacy. There's no KKK. There's no Nazis. Where are all these fucking videos? Everyone has a camera in their pocket, rolling at all fucking times on every fucking inch of this earth. Where's all the fucking KKK Nazi people? Where's the videos?
Oh,
It's everywhere. It's everywhere, but I don't
Oh,
see it. No one sees it.
I'll tell you where it was. It was in the cities which got burned. Those were the Nazis. It wasn't the KKK though. It was people who said Black Lives Matter. Not all people who say Black Lives Matter are city burning scum and child raping scum and just murderous motherfuckers and everything like that. Not all people who say Black Lives Matter are those people. There are some people who, just like the fake Jews, the Black Lives Matter was commandeered by a bunch of assholes who went and destroyed and then bought themselves nice homes.
Yeah.
So,
So
again, savages, if you have any receipts on Black Lives Matter, the organization which took in billions of dollars, giving anything back to the communities they said they were there to honor, protect, serve, and support, by all means, bring us the sauce. I'd like
I
to
got
taste it.
I got one more comment, and then I'll give you your show back since I just hijacked it.
I love it when you hijack me, Maine.
Yeah, I'm okay. Anyway,
easy now.
Yes.
yeah, I know you're looking for those out of context clips for your little fucking
It's true.
you fishing son of a bitch.
Yes, I'm good at it. Go.
All right. The guy said, "Imagine if you will," and then painted that picture of the white supremacy MAGA guy coming up. Okay. Notice how you have to imagine it.
I know you have to imagine it.
Right. You know what we don't have to imagine? The mobs with BLM shirts coming up to your house and fucking threatening to burn it down. We don't have to imagine that because it happened. There's plenty of fucking video of it.
Yep.
Let me pull
Fiery,
something
but mostly peaceful.
Well, you guys talk while I like type something in. I don't want the clicky clack, but you guys carry on the conversation. Just a moment. I'm gonna go search for something.
I had a little rage moment there. I'm all set now.
Why is the moon going to be red on election day?
Yeah, and then it's not going to be another, like, any kind of full lunar eclipse until, like, another 3 years.
Interesting.
For all of the U.S. as well. And then I don't know if you guys have heard, but, like, earlier this morning, North Korea sent out, like, 180 warplanes towards the southern border. And then, in response, South Korea sent up 30 stealth fighters.
Interesting.
Yep.
So I am looking for the video because there were several of them where people were being recorded at their homes yelling at BLM peaceful protesters who were tearing up personal property, yelling at the peaceful protesters, "Hey, I have a Black Lives Matter sign in my yard." And the response from the peaceful protesters was, "Fuck yo sign! Fuck you!" And just quite racist. I mean, would I dare want to like say what was actually being said without the videos? I'm over here in DuckDuckGo trying to find those videos. Well, I cannot seem to find those videos. So if anyone has access, then that might be kind of nice to see, because I don't think I was having a fever dream when I saw that shit.
It's elusive, like Michelle Obama's pregnancy pictures.
Yes. Yes, very, very, very elusive. Can't seem to. I don't know why. I mean, it's not like that shit got, oh, I don't know, censored, or people's content was banned, or it was considered mis or disinformation. You know, little bits of history, archiving and stuff, where the big tech run by who I don't know who. But, you know, the people who you can't question are typically the people in charge. And they hide behind, I'm just going to say, they hide behind anti Semitism as a shield. They have no issues using Jewish people as their shield. They also have no issues using black people as their shield. They have no problems using the trans community as their shield, the indigenous people as their shield. They will use migrants as their shield. They will use the idea of children committing suicide because we're not about to go and chop children up. They'll say that's a shield. They'll do anything. They will use an unborn baby as their shield. This is who we're dealing with. I think many of us know this by now. Good morning.
Sunday morning.
That's Friday, honey. Yes, yes. All right, let's see what else is going on. Do we have comments or thoughts? We are at our 36-minute mark. We have about 24 minutes left of this show.
Man, fuck Biden. Pussy
Yeah, and
motherfucker.
Fuck Joe Biden, too. All right.
Fucking potatoes.
Ugh. Let's see. Do we want to read about beauty queens announcing the secret marriage? No. Walls are climbing in first class. Walls are climbing in first class. I have no. Well, let's go see what the fuck this is. The latest in luxury first class airplane suites. That's not green. Greta, are you? Greta probably takes this fucking flight. But the latest in luxurious first class airplane suites building up. Oh.
And I still won't fly.
Oh, isn't that some... Oh, that doesn't look like bugs. Oh, that doesn't look like soy.
It's all bugs.
Is it all bugs?
It's all the bugs.
It's all the bugs. Oh, isn't that just... I mean, my word. I mean, granted, at one time in my life, sure. It's like, you know, not now. No. It's like, why would I go and be so wasteful? Why would I go and hurt the planet so much? I mean, what? I mean, isn't the planet, I think, what was it? Maybe like 5 years ago, we were told that the planet's going to be like dead within 12. We've only got 7 years left to eat all the bugs, while other people take luxurious, more than first class, super luxurious jet flights. Yes. CNN, thank you. Greta, you must be just pissing your pants right now over that article. Let's see. Selena Gomez opens up about her mental health struggles in My Mind and Me. Selena, you and Justin Bieber were together one time. Bitch, you're a little privileged. Just check it, okay? All right. And, you know, if you really do have mental health issues, please, by all means, seek help. But your psychotherapist is probably just going to fuck you up more. Enjoy the drugs. All right. Well, I'm just saying. Oh, Lordy, what's going on over here? Trump team homes in on presidential campaign launch date. Today is November 4th, 2022. What's happening in 4 days? Can I hear it?
Looks like he's gonna be running. I thought they said that he wasn't gonna be able to.
Well, apparently he hasn't skipped leg day. So, looks like he might be. Who do I have left in the Jitsi, by the way? I'm going to come on in the Jitsi, everyone. Get decent. Is Gray Man hidden?
It is. Yep, Gray Man's still here. Some guy from Maine.
Is everyone hidden?
Yeah, I'm just on the PC.
Oh, okay. So we have. Oh, you know what? All right. Yes, we have some guy from Maine, the Gray Man, and we have Youngberg in the Jitsi. Youngberg.
What do you want me to
Callie
hide?
girl. Good morning, Callie girl.
Are you
So
embarrassed of me?
Pardon me?
So why do you want me to hide? Are you embarrassed of me?
No, I'm not embarrassed of you. You're our special glow unit. It's like I
The
want you
Green Man.
hidden because you're undercover. All right. So let's see. Let's see,
Blow my cover.
Youngberg. Where's I noticed yesterday in the chats in the pond. I saw the chats getting a little familiar. I saw something that said, did I see hey babe between you
Oh
and
yeah.
yes. Where is our feisty ace this morning? How's she doing?
She's probably getting ready to bring the kids to school, or possibly went back to sleep.
Okay, okay.
I was talking with her for a while when I got out of work.
All right. I thought I saw that yesterday. I didn't think my eyes were deceiving me. Okay. Let's see. Zelensky accuses Moscow of energy terrorism as strikes knock out powers for millions. Zelensky, dude, you have had, I think by now, you have had trillions of dollars given to you.
That video of him on that video conference, and like it shows like his desk, and he just has a nice pile of white powder on his desk. That video needs to spread like wildfire. I saw it on one of Pastor's overnight content things, and I think it was for Meme TV, and it's like, oh, you're gonna sit here and tell me that's baby powder? What other kind of powder is it, bud?
Now, I don't have the powder image or anything, but I do have this. So I'm going to like play this.
Oh my
Here we go. You
If he
know,
wasn't such a faggot, it'd be so much funnier.
it would be so much nicer. Let's see. And let's see. It says Jewish Ukraine president. You know what? Who knows? I mean, Susan didn't knock this one down, so maybe Susan enjoys like watching this every
Is there a
once in a while.
fact check on it?
I don't know. I mean, here there's like no warnings or anything like that, and it's zero comments, and it's got 17 up toots and stuff. And it's like, granted, he's probably not playing it with his dick. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. Fuck it. But he's probably not playing it with his dick. But I just want to keep people in the loop, in case
I
you've
guess
been.
as a comedian, he was apparently funny as fuck, but it's still just like, yeah, you're a weird, goofy, corrupt motherfucker.
Yeah, he's an actor. It's like he's an actor who currently, we're all being told, oh, send all your money to this guy. It's like, keep in mind, okay, here, let me like look at something. I mean, keep in mind, I want to get to the Ukrainian orgy, which was to be planned. I want to like, if people have like woken up and such, and if you didn't know this, I mean, this is the guy who we're sending all the money to in the Ukraine, and he's kvetching about the energy not being on and everything like that. This guy is a super consumer by all definitions. I mean, he is the one who will never eat the bugs and everything. Oh, that pepe is delicious. Oh, that waffle looks so good. Oh, and that puppy looks a little questionable. That puppy might have Down syndrome.
Yeah,
But
that puppy looks stunned.
oh, it looks very, very relaxed. Zelensky and his penis piano. And then years later, he's like, begging everyone for money. And it's like, Queen, please. What was it I was looking at? Drag. And it's
Want to
like,
hear something crazy? Remember that Ukrainian war in 2014?
Ukrainian war in 2014?
How like the government like got straight like overthrown there basically. So
Yeah.
Go on.
Zelensky's the one that was like leading that shit. He's the leader of the group that took over Ukraine from that previous government.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, then he was installed. I wonder if he was ever part of the World Economic Forum. Let's look that up in a little bit. I've got
Probably.
32.
Like, I don't know. He's into some weird ass shit though.
Well, let's see if this is weird. Are you guys ready for a little AIDS? This might be AIDS. Be careful.
Yeah, I knew that you were. Yep.
Okay,
This
here.
is the weird shit.
Okay, let's see. if I can like expand this a little bit, I want to pause and go back to the beginning because, being part of the LGBTQ community, I'm like totally kinky like that. We all are. All trannies are exactly the same. We all want, the same thing. We're all extremely perverted. None of us ever used an ounce of common sense. None of us can ever find Jesus. None of us can ever atone. It's like we're all the same. So that was also being.
Look at those heels. Holy shit.
What?
Dude,
Look at the-
it gets so much more weird.
I
Big
was
heels.
trying to have a satirical moment. Oh, whatever. Whatever. Here we go with this bullshit. Okay, here we go. And of course, I fuck it up because I'm all distraught. Where's the volume? There it is. Here we go. Backing up and trying again. It might be a sign of a decline of a society in several areas of the world. It's not just happening in the United States. It's happening in a lot of countries where they're gender bendy, breaking down the foundations. Well, by all means, please. By all means, finish. Don't cough.
That's not the first time you've said that.
I rarely cough when I'm smoking.
Man, you are an iron-lunged god. Oh my
Oh,
word.
when I start dying of coughing, it's like, oh man, this kid's gonna die.
Oh, what a fun Friday.
Any idea how old this guy is?
Oh, I don't know.
Zelensky, I think he's like 40 something.
40 something? Oh
Yeah, that'd be my guess.
3 years ago, the comedian running for president in Ukraine. I mean, I just want to put
Late
this all in.
30s, early 40s.
In October 6th, 2022, there was an article from the New York Post in which Ukrainians plan apocalyptic orgy in event of Putin launching a nuke. Well, really? It's like, just in case you missed it. Friday can be used as a historical recollection date. I mean, there's nothing stopping us from going back in time and looking at the history before it's removed. Susan. So, yeah. It's like they were planning. I mean, it's just the fear porn and then add more porn on top of fear porn. It's like, what the fuck is actually going on over there? It's nuts what gets pushed out into the media. The constant distractions, the social justice, all this division. It's like we're all on the same fucking rock. It's like, is this where we want to go for the rest of our lives? Because for about the first 3/4 of my life, this isn't the world I lived in. Okay? And whatever this insanity is, which is being promoted, if that's what you young ones want, even though I don't expect there are many young ones here, but if that's the kind of shit you guys want for the rest of your lives, I feel sorry for you because you're just going right back on the plantation. If you don't think and the people, what's
I'm
funny
just
now?
thinking about the trans people in that type of shit. These motherfuckers that really are on some wild shit. It's just imagine them working fields.
Oh my Lord! Good morning, Frog Springs. Could you imagine and then Echo Junior. Yes, good morning, and Can Killer. But I think I've said Can Killer now
Imagine their
three
first
times
hangnail.
this show. What's up?
Imagine their first hangnail.
I just it's like I don't think that they would survive.
No, they wouldn't.
I don't think that these people. I think the people are too soft. These social justice warriors would not make it in like they want to seize production. Okay, you seize production. Well, now you have to produce to live. One moment. Let me dismiss the gay twinkle. You're gonna have to produce in order to live, and I don't think you know how. I really don't think you
Well, sure they do.
understand.
They you grow on a sidewalk and use cardboard like between the barrier of the concrete and the fucking plant. There you go.
And then tomatoes automatically spring up the following day, right?
Yep.
Sounds reasonable.
Yeah, remember Chaz and Chop in the pictures of
That
their
shit is
fucking
so
little-
funny to me. I thought my homie said that shit to me because he lives in Portland. He said that shit to me, and I was like, dude, no fucking way. And he sent me his own pictures of that shit that he found, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? These people are actually retarded.
Huh?
Hey, real quick,
Yeah.
maybe I'm not looking for it is the reason why I haven't seen it, but where's all the video of this war?
You know,
There is honestly some shit on YouTube, but like it's kind of,
How
it
come the
could
news
still be
doesn't cover?
questionable.
Remember, like some of us grew up Desert Storm. You know, it was nonstop video of tanks and bombs and explosions and gunfight. And this thing's been going on since March, and I don't see where's the videos.
well, let me say this.
Exactly.
You can get on JetBlue right now. You know, they're in the middle of a war right now, okay? Understand that. Are you all aware that they're in the middle of a war right now?
Yep.
It's very dangerous. And if you want to find out how dangerous, you can get on JetBlue and you can take a $904 flight round trip from Minneapolis, St. Paul to Kiev. You can find out how dangerous it is yourself. You know, because you can take Turkish Airlines if you want to. You can fly from your city, the closest international airport of your choice right now, and you can actually go to the Ukraine and find out just how dangerous it is right now in the Ukraine. Because, you know, during a war, you know, like when you're war torn, you know, it's totally normal to have inbound, outbound commercial flights to a war zone.
Completely normal.
You following me? You following me out there?
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Y'all following me? I just want to make sure.
I know nothing.
Oh, Kelly, Kelly girl. Okay. Just want to make sure we're clear on this. Totally normal. And let's look. Oh, January 7th through January 7th. It's like look, these flights are all through to well, let's see. Let's say I depart. Let's say November 18th, you know, I can book flights. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, it's just completely normal. They know exactly.
Flight.
Hey, at least if you get shot out of the sky, you'll be able to have been watching TV in your last seconds.
Yeah. And this is from JetBlue. Now, let's see, are there any other? Just go do some research. Just guys, it doesn't take
Is that
much.
$1,000 for first class? Is that what I was seeing? Is that what those
Let's see.
prices
This
are?
is Qatar. Qatar flights are very nice. 5,917 for that round trip. And I believe
What
that
about
that's
first
one
class JetBlue?
First, I don't know. Does JetBlue even
They don't have any?
I don't know if they have a first class there, but I will say this: the Qatar flights are like those luxury suites I was showing you earlier.
Yeah.
So we are down
Them
to our
shit's
last
expensive.
Yes, it is. It's just the idea you can go to beautiful bombed Kiev at your leisure. I just want to make that once again perfectly fucking clear for anyone who's still asleep.
You can walk into Kiev and get shot immediately in your nice fucking new loafers that you got off that flight.
And after you get shot,
Or
after
get
you
yourself
get
a
shot,
new
you
wife
can-
or husband.
Pardon me?
Or get yourself a new wife or husband.
Get yourself a gorgeous new wife or husband, and you can do a 2-for-1 deal. You can get shot, go to the orgy, have all your new holes filled at the orgy, find yourself a new husband.
Or wife.
Or wife.
We
Or,
have some beautiful wives over there.
yeah. You know, whatever
looks
you
like
want,
Rocky's
whatever
still
your
sleeping.
fucking flavor is, you can find it. Okay, so let me go on over here and plug Pastor Chatelet and the pond with the pond friends. Looking for a 24/7 experience on Odysee? Stop on over at the pond in Kekistan. You'll find a man there named Pastor Chatelet. You'll also find pond friends. Even if you're an atheist, stop on by. The pond's for everyone. And if you act up, trust and believe, the pond will, well, you might get digested. So let's see. Podcasts of the Lotus Eaters are going on right now. Drunken Rants. Drunken Rants is still going on. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Okay, let me just type in there. Oh my lord. And then goodness gracious. Okay, so we're leaving that for the Drunken Rocky. He's probably passed out. All right. And let's see. It looks like we're coming up to 45.1 actuals. Big Dick Energy Brigade radio show in about 3 minutes. Get ready to fall in formation over with 45.1 actual. He was on last night with DJ Maven. Let me go and pull DJ Maven once again for y'all, so you'll know who he was with last night. Oh, look at that bitch right there. Oh, let's go on down. Where is DJ Maven? Oh, and by the way, if you all aren't following Bruce, you know that he's not a puppet. According to Brad Allen, Bruce is real and is not a puppet. Go find Bruce Shoots First on Odysee. That guy is fucking crazy. All right, do you guys see where is it? Okay, there we go. AMP radio. Right here. This was on last night. To catch AMP radio with DJ Maven, save this linky, and when she goes live, follow her and you will know. I approve. All right, looks like we're 2 minutes out. Youngberg's already jumped ship, that bitch.
Nah, I'm here.
Okay. I'm gonna wrap up this show. I will be restreaming 45.1 actual for about 3 hours. He's starting now. We've gotta go. Savages, it's been a pleasure. I will see you
Bye-bye.
on...
Have a great weekend.
Peace out,
Yes.
Smeggers.
It has been a pleasure, Savages. I will see you on Monday. God bless. Let's go to the party.